Hello duckies, and welcome to a new series called Meme Monday. And basically we just create little scenes for your stream to just kind of create interactivity with your viewers and stuff. We're going to be doing these every single Monday, and the first meme that we're going to do, we're going to get a little bit wasted, aren't we? So, oh! You can see right up my nostrils there, bloody hell. But we're going to create that in a nice, simple way, okay, guys? I'm going to show you a few ways to do it if you're using Touch Portal or LioranBoard, okay? So make sure you do all of the honors like you normally do. Like the video if it has helped you out, and also subscribe, because there's loads of tons of free content that I keep creating for you guys. And if you want to support the channel, hit that join button or join us on Patreon, okay, guys? Put your rock with the stone. Let's go. Right then, so to get this working, you're only going to need one OBS plugin and either LioranBoard or Touch Portal. So the plugin that you're going to need is the freeze filter plugin by Exeldro. Hit download, log in, leave him a little message and review, all that jazz. Get him to 5-star. He deserves 5 stars, right? You know how it is. He's incredible. And the first method I'm going to show you is the LioranBoard method. So inside OBS just here, I'm just using a blank one just so it makes it a bit easier for you to see. And I'm using a media source rather than a webcam, just so you know that it works. I've only got one webcam set up at the minute. So create a scene and call it meme webcam, just like that, okay? This is going to make it easier for me to add stuff in the future for you, okay? And then just throw your webcam just in there like so. And the next thing we're going to do is create another scene just here, and we're going to call it meme scene like that, and we'll call it GTA wasted. Exactly like that, all the same typeface. Press OK, and this one will be blank. What I want to do is add the scene meme webcam. So add existing meme webcam just in there, and you'll notice we've got that back up. We need to right click it, press transform and edit transform, and here positional alignment, put that to center for me, and then you'll have to reshape it, resize it to get it to fit the screen and put it into the middle just like so. We close that down. We're going to add a couple of filters now. Press filters, press the plus, and we're going to add freeze. If freeze isn't there, you've not installed the freeze frame correctly, check out the video again and make sure you do get that done. Just leave it called freeze, and you'll notice that your webcam is frozen now. We're going to add another source. This time we're going to add the icing on the cake for this kind of meme is color correction just here, and just leave it called color correction and move the saturation down to 0. -1, sorry, not 0. And then when these turn on and off, it just freezes and it turns it to black and white, just like so. Close all that down. We're going to now go to the files that I gave you. You've got the config file and the GTA wasted. Just drag GTA wasted into the sources just there, and you'll see it just light up like so and start making noises, all that jazz, which is fine. It should be set up automatically like this, but you want it set up like that. It's up to you though. You can leave it showing, but I prefer to turn it off afterwards. So press OK and it will replay like so. Next, we need to get LioranBoard all set up and working. So if we copy the config file that we've got here, in your LioranBoard folder, go to LioranBoard receiver and paste it in there. You'll see you'll have a list of configs, and then configs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're going to rename the one that I've given you, delete the X, and put whatever number's next available on there. So mine's configs 1. I'm going to open LioranBoard receiver now. That automatically opens my TSL transmitter, just to let you know. To do that, I've created a startup command just here to do that. I'll show you how to do that in another tutorial. Press connect to OBS, and that'll connect. And connect to Twitch as well, but I'm not going to be using that for this example. I'm going to close that down. Open up the deck, and you'll have one button in there called GTA Wasted. Edit the commands of it, and so inside of it, there's not really anything that you need to do, because I've left all the comments to show you what all these commands are doing, so you can learn a little bit as well. The only thing you need to worry about is the end bit. turn the filters off and everything like that. So I have mine set to 700 seconds after we change scene. So the way that I got that number is I went to my scene transitions down here where my stinger is, pressed the little cog and go to properties, and whatever your transition point is, because that's the moment when your screen's fully covered by your transition. So mine's 700 seconds, so that's where I've got that 10,700. So if yours is like 1,200, you change this to 11,200. And that is pretty much everything there is to it. Hit done again. And then I'm going to open up my Stream Deck again. So go to LioranBoard folder and go to LioranBoard Stream Deck and open up the Stream Deck software. Or if you're using an Android device or anything like that, just test it out there. Go back to your previous scene, whatever scene. You can go to any scene you like. I'm just going to show the webcam scene just here. Hit connect. I'm going to go previous and press this. Let's give it a test and see what happens. So just like so, it does a little zoom, changes color to black and white, stays on for about 10 seconds, because it's really good for you to have a breather as well, and as it transitions, it goes back to your previous webcam. And that's all there is to it for that one. So similar to the LioranBoard method, we need to install the freeze filter plugin, and also one more. We're going to be installing the move transition plugin. That is just here. Exeldro's made this one. Again, an incredible one. If you need help installing it and downloading it, I've got a video. I'm going to leave the link in the description as well. Also press that fancy little subscribe button. It will help the channel out a ton. Once that's all installed, open up your OBS and we're going to use your webcam. We want to create a scene called meme webcam, just like that, with the brackets as well, and put the source of whatever you're using as your webcam. I'm using just a video for now because I've not got two webcams set up, and put that in there. That's the only thing we're going to have in there, okay? We're going to right click on the webcam and add a filter. So the filter we're going to add is the freeze frame. So hit the plus on the in effect filters and go to freeze. If that's not available there, it means you've not installed it correctly. So watch the video again that's in the description, press OK, and that should freeze anytime that this eye is turned on. Just like so. Close that down, and now we're going to create another scene. So the scene that we're going to create is open bracket meme dash scene, close bracket, just like so, GTA dash wasted. Press OK. That's going to open us a blank scene. We're going to add a new source in there as a scene. I'm going to add the meme webcam just like so. So that's in there. We need to go back to the previous scene now and right click on the meme webcam. Hit filters on the scene this time. Hit plus. And we need to add in color correction. Leave it called color correction and just turn saturation down to -1. That'll turn it black and white every time that's turned on. We're going to add one more. That is the move source filter. If that's not there, you've not installed it correctly. Leave it called move source. And then now we need to resize this webcam. Get it zoomed in a little bit. Hold down the shift to make sure it stays at the correct aspect ratio. So I'm going to leave it zoomed in like that. Right click on it. Press transform. And go to center to screen, and that'll make sure it's central. Press get transform, and that'll get all the sizes for where that is at the minute. So the duration, change that to 10 milliseconds. Ease in is no ease in. Scroll down to start trigger. Enable for that one. Next move is reverse, and next move on hotkey, just like so. We're going to turn that off. Right click on the canvas to resize it. Go to transform and fit to screen. Now anytime that this button's pressed, it'll zoom in. When it's unpressed, nothing will happen. It's pressed again, it'll zoom back out. That is it. That's set up now. We need to add one more source now into OBS. Open up the files that I gave you, which is just here. And we're going to drag and drop this GTA Wasted and make sure it's at the top. Just like so, and that'll play just like that. The settings are just there. Make sure loop's not on. Make sure restart playback when source becomes active is on, just so they're exactly the same. Press OK, and it'll probably replay as well. So that should be the default anyway. Now that's done, we need to jump into Touch Portal and get everything in here set up. So right click on an empty button space and press import button. Go to the files that I gave you, and you should have gtawasted.tpb. Double click that and open it. We need to make some edits in here to make sure it all matches what OBS is reading. So open it up. Set the current scene at the top there to cut. If you've not got a cut, make sure you create a scene transition that is just a straight cut. You should have it there by default. OBS scene selection is perfect. The source that you want to change here, the webcam, is to whatever your webcam is called, okay? So that's why I've left it as webcam, just so you can change it to whatever the webcam is called, okay? Meme webcam, leave that because that's that scene there. Leave that as well. Change your OBS again to whatever transition you normally use. So I use the stinger transition, as you can see there, and that is all you need to do. And go down and you'll see wait for 700. So this timing just here is to do with your transition. So if you press the cog down here in transitions, for whatever transition you use, press properties, and you can see my transition point is 700. That is the point where you've told it that is where the screen is completely covered, and that's when it should transition to the next scene. So mine's 700. Check yours and write whatever number it is in there. Scroll further down, change webcam again to whatever your webcam yours is, and that is it. All done. So I'm going to press save now. Move this away. Make sure it's all connected to OBS, which it should be. There we go. I'm going to press touch portal on my iPad now and move back to the previous scene. Whatever scene you want to be on, doesn't matter. It's completely up to you. And press GTA wasted, as if by magic. Freezes, zooms in, black and white, just like so. And that will transition back to whatever scene you've put down in that scene selection at the bottom. So if we go back in here, you'll see transition to, where is it? Scene selection there. Go back to whatever scene. You change that to be any scene that you want. Press save, and that's it. That's pretty much everything there is to it. If you guys have loved Meme Monday, please let me know. If there's anything that you want me to make as well, please let me know in the comments section below. And we're going to be doing these every single Monday. They're going to be hilarious, and they're going to be free for you to download. I'm going to do the hard work, so you don't have to. If you want to drop some support, hit that join button, hit that subscribe button. Do whatever you want, whatever you feel is good for you. Join Patreon, whatever. Thank you so much, guys. Make sure you like, and also subscribe again. Put your rock in for the stone. Much love. I just want to say a huge thanks to all my patrons that help make me make this content full time, make it free for you guys, and also a huge thanks to all my YouTube members. You guys are legends. Thank you so much for everything that you do for me and the community. Keep it up, guys.